Let me go to the Western region. And Natalia, we saw the NPP sweep a massive number of seats in the Western region back in 2016. Give us an idea about the atmosphere in the Western region now. And when we get to Natalia, we'll get the answer to that question. Let's go to Albert Sorry now, who is in the Upper East region. Another place, Albert, where the NPP pulled a number of surprises in 2016. How keenly followed is this primary this time around?
Yes, Daniel. So the main place to watch out for in the Upper East region is the Navrongo Central constituency. That is where we have Joseph Kofiada as the current member of parliament. Now he's being contested by the Upper East Regional Minister, Tangoba Abayage. And so a lot of people are anxious to see how that election is going to happen tomorrow. The two other places are Timpani and the Boko West constituencies. In Timpani, that is where we have Joseph Tinjob Kwemka, who is the Deputy Attorney General. He is going unopposed. But then in Sebila, where that is Boko West, we have the current Member of Parliament, Frank Adongo Fuseni. He's being contested by John Kurugu, who is a PhD public health official. So these are the three places to watch out for in the Upper East region. They are the only three, actually. But Navrongo Central is the the one that most people think is going to be keenly contested. And a lot of people are watching out for that.
And yes, we have seen Navrongo Central feature massively in our coverage of the elections. Tell us what the people are saying on the ground.
Well, Kofiada is, he's been a member of parliament for a long time. And Tangoba Abayage, the regional minister, is contesting him. Now, a lot of people think that she could pull a surprise. Some other people think that because of Kofiada's experience as a member of parliament, he'll be able to win the primary and contest one more time for Navrongo Central. So it's a mix of opinions as far as this election in Navrongo Central is concerned. Let's not forget Tangoba Abayage, since she became the regional minister. Before she became regional minister, she was Ghana's ambassador to Italy. And when she became Upper East regional minister, she brought what most people think is a difference to that office, because for the very first time, most people have access to a regional minister. In fact, you can easily tag her in a Facebook post and she will have the time to respond to you. So because of that, a lot of people feel, because of her closeness to the most ordinary people in the Upper East region, that might help her.
Right.
But let's not forget, Kofiada is also, a minister of state. And so because of that, his experience cannot be ruled out. And many people think that because of the many years serving as a member of parliament, he has that advantage and can use that to win the election. So it's going to be keenly contested tomorrow.
Robert, I can't wait to see how the die is cast tomorrow. Parker Wilson, I've already heard Bantama, I've already heard Menchia North, I've already heard Navrongo Central. Tomorrow is going to be a keen contest, isn't it?
It is going to be a keen contest. If you look at the individuals who have put themselves forward for re-election and also those who are seeking to contest the incumbent MPs, it tells you that indeed it's going to be a keenly contest tomorrow. And trust me, for JoyNews, we are going to give you all the coverage. In fact, we have our experienced presenters leading the coverage. We've lined up a number of political experts to come and give us a comprehensive analysis of the candidates who have put themselves forward to be elected or represent their constituents in Parliament. And so right from 7 a.m. tomorrow, way down to about 9 p.m., we are giving you a comprehensive coverage of the NPP primaries. And then, as you saw some of our colleagues in the region, we have deployed almost about 70 reporters across the 14 region where this primaries is going to be held. And they will go into the constituencies, sink into the minds of the delegates, and understand their voting pattern. Of course, as I mentioned, we're also going to do the analysis here in the studio and also help the viewers or those who are watching us get a better understanding, a better appreciation of the people that intend to seek for their mandate going forward into the December 7th poll.
Very important. And when you made the point about tapping into the minds of the electorate, I want to go to Erastus with that point, because Erastus, the Ashanti region will show really the popularity of this current government, won't it, ahead of the December elections? Would you agree that the number of incumbent MPs also who win is a sign that this government's performance has been endorsed by the electorate?
Well, that would be partially correct. I'm saying this because here in the Ashanti region is a stronghold of the New Patriotic Party. So the parliamentary primaries is a big deal. If you win that, then it's like an automatic win for you in the general elections, except for the orphan constituencies that we have, i.e. Aswanse constituency and the other areas. So that is why the parliamentary primaries poses such a major contest rather than the main contest itself. And so depending on the turnout, which of course is for delegates alone, you cannot use that as a very big measure of whether people are happy with the government or they are not happy with the government. But I guess the general elections and the euphoria that it will bring and the turnout will rather determine whether people are okay with the government or not.
Interesting thoughts there. Thank you so much, Erastus. And Parker, I wanted to add...
Yes, and to add on to what Erastus just said, not just for the NPP, but of course the main contenders, that is the NDC, also think that this primaries is a referendum on the performance of this government, because they are believing that a lot of the MPs will lose their seat. And if they lose their seat, what it means is that the electorate in general are losing confidence in the NPP, and it's going to be a referendum on their performance. So they are also watching. And then tomorrow, there's one thing we would like to do. We'll make sure that we put side by side the NPP and the NDC for each constituency and give you that understanding as to the two candidates who are going to seek for your mandate in the December polls.
That is a segment of the show that I cannot afford to miss. So it's going to be from 7 a.m. to 9 p.m.?
To 9 p.m. tomorrow.
Thank you so much, Parker Wilson. He's on the political desk here at Joy News. And you heard from him. Tomorrow is an NPP parliamentary primary day. Every angle is covered. All the information is not missed.